It's 12:30 in the afternoon and I'm Liz Jones, Managing Director at 𝗶 𝗙𝗶 UK and your host of 𝗵 𝗙𝗶 UK Live. We are live on Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, YouTube and X, so don't forget to follow us. And on today's show, we're going to take a look at the stat of the week. We'll take a look at some hot jobs in the UK as well as new opportunities across Australia and New Zealand. It's Secret Santa time. Today we're joined by UK Manager Hannah Scanlan, who's going to talk to us about the do's and don'ts when buying your Secret Santa gift. And then we'll take a look at the social media poll results. But first, let's take a look at the stat of the week. Okay, for today's stat, we're looking into some findings from a report by SD Works, which is a leading HR and payroll provider. The report reveals that UK HR leaders are grappling with tech overload and growing workloads. It highlights key challenges in the UK that HR leaders face, including tech overload, increasing workloads, and adapting to rapidly evolving priorities. So diving into that a little bit more, the key challenges are 73% struggle to align with strategies with shifting business priorities, while 43% feel overwhelmed by workload complexity. Manual processes and disjointed systems exasperate stress. Fragmented tools and generic systems burden HR teams. Key pain points include compliance, document management and policy changes. HR leaders emphasise AI, employee wellbeing, workforce reskilling and demonstrating ROI in HR initiatives. And for a solution, investment in AI, self-service tools and streamlined tech, Stacks is vital for innovation and efficiency. And that is it for the stat of the week. It is time to take a look at some hot jobs in the UK, and we are looking for a shipping coordinator in southeast London, paying £27,000 to £28,000. Responsibilities include handling all aspects of import-export documentation, liaising with sales teams and logistics providers, and you'll need a strong experience in shipping and customs regulations. This role is being looked after by the lovely Hannah Scanlan, and you can reach her on the contact details on screen now. Don't forget to register with us for temporary work. We are often looking for temporary employees to cover periods of 1 day all the way up to 12 months. So if you are interested in any temporary work, you can get in contact with us. Our contact details appear on screen now. Interested in making a move over to Australia or New Zealand? We have a finance officer in Adelaide, Australia. This looks like a temporary position paying $40 per hour. A sales coordinator in Queensland, Australia. This looks like a permanent position paying $70,000 to $78,000 per year. And in Auckland, New Zealand, we're looking for a social media specialist paying $80,000 to $90,000 per year. If you'd like to know more about any of these positions or contact the team, you can scan the barcode on screen now and the contact details will appear for you. We're now joined by Hannah Scanlan. Hello, Hannah.
Hi, hello.
Nice for you to join us. Now, I know that you did a segment on appropriate behaviour for the Christmas party, the work Christmas parties a few weeks ago. And to follow on from that, you're now going to talk to us about Secret Santa time. So yes, a lot of businesses do that. We're doing that here also. What's the do's and don'ts of buying your Secret Santa gift?
So I think the first thing to say is Secret Santa should never be compulsory. So ask if people want to join in. If they do, then that's brilliant. If they don't, that's also fine. So don't put any pressure on people to be involved, because some people just don't want to for their own personal reasons, and it should never be forced upon. Second step is to set a budget, and let's be realistic. 10, maybe £15, nothing more than that. Remember, different people have different budgets. You want to be respectful of those, but also make sure that everyone is able to get something that they feel would be a nice gift.
Okay, excellent. And in terms of the gifts, now I know, we've been doing Secret Santa in our business every year since I've joined the business, and I think every year since I've been working. What is an appropriate gift, do you think, to buy a workmate? And I know that some teams are closer than others. I have seen some really odd gifts in my time in the workplace. What would you say is appropriate and not appropriate?
I would say that don't go too personal. That is the first thing. So don't buy anything, like weird scented foot cream or anything that suggests someone needs to change their life choices. I think that would be a first one. Definitely not to gym memberships, leave that at home, but maybe a gift voucher for a donut shop or something that's universal that people might be able to appreciate. And an obvious one is maybe don't re-gift a present. It's quite obvious sometimes when people are re-gifting things. I once had my Secret Santa and I remembered what they had the year before, and then I got it the next year. So although I'm all for recycling, maybe next time put a little bit more effort into that. I think that would be a good thing to do. And of course, don't forget to label your Secret Santa. Put the person's name under the tree on a label and then put it under the tree. I've seen it many times before where there's been rogue presents left over, and then it ruins the illusion when someone has to say, oh, this one's for Margaret or this one's for Kevin. So make sure you do label it. And of course, don't take it too seriously. It's not the Olympics of gift giving. It's a chance to just, show a bit of festive spirit, appreciation. And it's not the chance to buy someone a diamond necklace, of course. That would be very weird. But the goal is to spread cheer and not stress about gift giving. So if you're stuck and you're really not sure what to get, go to your local supermarket. They've got a festive Christmas aisle, and usually there's something nice like a Christmas plant or some Christmas food. I would tend to stay away from Christmas booze or alcohol unless you know that person definitely would enjoy that, because some people might not drink or not choose to drink over the festive period. So unless you really know them, stay away from that. But you've got lots of options, and if you're really at a limb, I've seen some great supermarket staff give some brilliant ideas. One of which was a man saying that he had this person for Secret Santa in the office, and he knew that this woman had a pet dog, and the dog got a lovely Christmas hamper, and I've never seen a woman so happy in all my life. So, and I would be equally happy if someone gave me that for my dog over Christmas. So think about the person, but if you don't know them too well, if you want to go broad, then you've got lots of options there as well.
Fantastic. Thank you for that. And it's definitely, it's a great time of year for teams to get together and have a bit of fun and just celebrate the year that's gone. So, I hope this gives you some ideas on what you can and can't do for your Christmas gifts or your Secret Santas. Hannah, if somebody wanted to contact you, how can they reach you?
LinkedIn is a great way to contact me. You can reach me. I'll be linked on this live afterwards, or you can reach out through our website. All my contact details will be on there.
Thanks for joining.
Thank you.
It is time to take a look at the social media poll results. So last week we had, if your workplace offered a 4-day work week, would you opt in? And not surprisingly, 65% of you have said, absolutely, sign me up, while 35% have said, no, I'd stick with 5 days. I guess the question I would have around that is, would you be squeezing 5 days into the 4? I have known businesses that have gone to the 4-day work week, and that's some of the feedback that we have had. So it's interesting to see what will happen there. If you'd like to get involved this week, is your employer all talk and no action when it comes to workplace diversity? This is a hot topic, yes or no? Get involved for next week. And that is it for our P2P Live. Thank you for joining. We'll see you all next week, 12:30 on Friday.